McTominay's done it again. Manchester United coming away with 3 huge points against Aston Villa there. That was a pivotal game and a pivotal moment in this season. And now, genuinely, there is a Champions League chase for United in the second half of this season. Man United there, 3 points, 3 wins on the spin. Hojlund, 5 goals in his last 5 Premier League games. And Scott McTominay has done it again. That goal, the footwork from Cobby, the cross from Dalot, the whip on it. That was a proper thunder header from McTominay. And look at the celebrations in the away end. Oh, that must have been some goon. That must have been some goon. Ten Hag got that decision right. I didn't think it was completely correct when it happened. I'm sure a lot of you were thinking, you're taking off Rashford, who's probably been our most dangerous attacker overall. He was turning cash inside out. But McTominay came off the bench and did it again. Man, he is Ten Hag's Fellaini. Use McTominay in the right way, and he is an asset to this team. That's now Chelsea, Brentford, goals from the bench, Scott McTominay. Oh, man, that was such a big moment. And it was a big moment for Erik Ten Hag, man. That's now 3 wins in a row. Finally, that's momentum. That's 1 step up the ladder and another one, and then another one, instead of 1 step forward, 2 steps back. That's what we've been doing all season long. But now we can look at that top 4 and go, yeah, you know what? Game on, people. The chase is on. The second half of this season can now be something different compared to the first half. That's what the back. I can't believe McTominay's done it again. Seriously, man. It's going to reach a point where you say, well, you can't really sell McTominay in the summer now. You have to keep him for that. My God, is he delivering from the bench? And I'll tell you who's delivering from the start right now. Hojlund is 21. It was always going to take him time to settle in. But people these days, football fans these days, want immediate results right now. If he's not scoring a goal every game, if he's not giving an assist every game, he's a crap signing. Let's sell him. Let's bring someone else in. It's not a one size fits all. Some players will immediately settle. Others will take time. Hojlund, the definition of that. His positioning was always spot on. He was making the right runs. He was making the right moves, but the confidence just wasn't there. And that now is 5 goals and 2 assists in his last 5 games. That's 5 goals in his last 5 Premier League games. He is the second youngest striker in Premier League history behind Nicolas Anelka to score in 5 consecutive games. Now, if he can go and score in another 7 consecutive games, is it 7? And take that record back off Vardy, the one he got off Van Nistelrooy, that'd be nice. I'm not asking for much. But Hojlund, it was an instinctive goal. Maguire, by the way, I'll speak about Maguire in a bit. Colossus performance from him today. Really, really was. But he sniffed it out. He's scoring great goals, like the one against Spurs or the one against West Ham. But he's scoring strikers' goals, like the one against Wolves, where he celebrated like a man, despite the fact that he flicked off his shoulder. That there, he predicted that Maguire was going to win that header. He was in the right spot for it. And it was an easy goal because of his positioning. Great goal from him. And we clearly have got a great goal scorer. We've got a striker here. And yeah, it took time for him to settle. But boy, oh boy, is he delivering now. And I'll tell you what, a player who delivered in that game, quite literally, with that cross for McTominay. Diogo Dalot. And it was a tough day for him because Aston Villa were finding loads of half spaces between the lines down that flank. And he didn't know whether to, Gary Neville kept sort of correctly calling it on commentary. He didn't know whether to sort of step in or step out and mark the man on the outside. I think it was Ramsey. Diogo Dalot, well played. And by the way, Andre Onana, I think well played too. Was his distribution good? Nope. Oh my God, that was such an anxiety-inducing watch after Luke Shaw went off. But both of those players deserve some serious credit today, I think, for how they played. But none more so, I think, than Harry Maguire. I think it was correct to give him man of the match. Genuinely colossus performance from him. Did he lose a draw? It felt like everything he jumped for, he won. Got the assist, but defensively, just strong. Victor Lindelof, by the way, right? Are you kidding me? It looks like the wind would blow him over. Have you ever seen a less physical centre-back than Victor Lindelof? The fact that we came away with 3 points there, despite the fact that I think Villa largely threatened more than we did across the course of 90 minutes, I think a lot of that goes down to Maguire. And defensively, we held out. That is such a big moment for this season. United have done it. That horrendous record under Erik ten Hag away against top 9 teams. Finally, we got a win. And I'll tell you someone who I thought was really threatening today, and I was kind of surprised he went off. But obviously, Erik ten Hag made the right decision because McTominay came up with the winner. But I thought Marcus Rashford looked pretty decent today. I was surprised that Man United weren't going more direct more often and really looking for those balls in behind. That's what I expected to see a bit more from United. But we kind of did it. I don't know. I just thought that we were going to do it more. I was surprised as well that I thought that Casemiro or Kobe was going to get another yellow because there was so much space in behind. They kept finding those spaces, and I thought that it felt inevitable that Villa would score when they did. And it felt like the momentum was just shifting away from United the whole time. And then, that man, he's done it again. And Erik ten Hag deserves, he deserves praise for that. That was a big, bold decision. And you know what a big difference was in that game as well? Man United actually being a threat from set pieces. Do you know how important that is in football? We just hardly have it. I think that's a goal, was it? Against Villa as well. It was Hojlund at Old Trafford. We got the winner from the set piece. That goal there was important. I think Arsenal scored like 25% of their goals from set pieces this season. Oh my God, there's such a sense of relief that I have after that game. 3 points there to go 5 points behind Aston Villa. That now means that the top 4 chase, race, whatever you want to call it, that is now genuinely on. We have something to aim for the second half of this season. And it's been a rough ride so far this season. It really has. But moments like that, we've not been able to produce. This team didn't have the mettle. This team didn't have the ability to really see those games out. And I'm sure you were watching that just like I was. And it was anxiety inducing. I was expecting United to concede in the last 6-7 minutes. I expected us to make a mistake. If Luke Shaw is now injured, do not, please, Erik, do not ever play Victor Lindelof at left back, ever. It was horrendous watching him try and play out from the back with the ball. I don't know why United kept doing it. Really slowed the game and the tempo down, but Scott McTominay. My. That's such a big win. 3 wins in a row. Happy days. Bring on the second half of this season. And the fact that we managed to do that, just enjoy it. Enjoy it. We don't speak about it anymore.